Quarter 3, Lesson 1 in English 3. We have homonyms. As a learner, it is necessary that you improve your vocabulary skills. There are different ways on how you can increase your vocabulary. One of these ways is the use of homonyms. In this lesson, you are expected to increase your vocabulary through homonyms, homographs, and hyponyms. Homonyms refer to the words that have the same sound and sometimes spelling, but have different meanings. Fair, F-A-I-R, and fair, F-A-R-E. The words fair and fair are homonyms. They have different spellings, but they have the same sound. They also differ in meanings. Fair means equal, while fare refers to the money being paid in riding a public vehicle. Next, we have watch and watch. Watch and watch are homonyms. They have the same spelling but have different meanings. The first watch refers to a timepiece, while the second watch means to look at something for a period of time. The words change and change are also homonyms. The change refers to the money returned after buying something that cost less than the amount given. Meanwhile, the change means to make something different. There are words that have the same spellings but also different in meanings. Also, there are words that have the same sound but with different spellings. Let us have the learning task number 1. Let us match the item in column A in their homonyms in column B. Write the letters of your answers in your notebook. Now let us check your answer. Number 1, the answer is letter B. Number 2, the answer is letter C. And number 3, the answer is letter A. Did you got a perfect score? Now, let's proceed. In English, there are many words that are considered homonyms. One of these is the same sound but with different spellings. Like for example, plain and plain. The first plain spells P-L-A-I-N. It means not decorated or nothing added. While the second plain, P-L-A-N-E, it means a vehicle designed for air travel. Another homonyms are the same sound and spelling. For example, letter and letter. The first letter is the individual items in the alphabet. For example, A, B, C, D, E, and so on. And then the second letter, it refers to a male. Let us have the learning task number 2. Let's fill in the blank with appropriate words and write the letter of your answers in your notebook. Number 1. Harry is the blank of Uncle Matthew. Is it son? Is it son, letter B, S-O-N, or letter C, soon? And the answer is son. I am not feeling well today. I have a blank. Letter A, flu. Letter B, flow. Or letter C, flu. The answer is letter C, flu. Next, my dog Kobe always wags its blank when I come home. Is it letter A, tail, letter B, tail, or letter C, tail? The answer is letter A, tail. Next, I blank a letter to my best friend every month. Is it letter A right? Is it letter B right? Or letter C right? And the answer is letter B right. Now let's move on to homographs. Homographs are types of homonyms. They have the same spellings but with different sounds and meanings. For example, read and red. Read and red are homographs. They have the same spelling but with different pronunciation and meanings. Read means you are instructed to read something, while read is the past tense of read. Now, let us take the learning task number 3. Identify the correct answer for each item. Write the letters of your answers from your choice. Now, let us take the learning task number 3. Identify the correct answer for each item. Write the letters of your answers from the choices below. Number 1. The teacher presented her class to her pupils. Is it letter A, record? It means storing of information by writing them on a paper or storing them in an electronic device. Or letter B, record. It means a piece of information written on the paper or stored in an electronic device. And the answer is letter B, record. The teacher presented her class record to her pupils. Next, the doctor will blank the test findings. Is it letter A, record? It means storing of information by writing them on a piece of paper or storing them in an electronic device. Or letter B, record. It means a piece of information written on a piece of paper or stored in an electronic device. And the answer is letter A, record. The doctor will record the test findings. The townspeople will blank the proposal to cut down trees. Is it letter A, object? It means expressing opposition. Or letter B, object. It means a thing that one can see, smell, taste, or touch. And the answer is letter A, object. The townspeople will object the proposal to cut down trees. Next, this rock is the blank that I saw while on my way home. Is it letter A, object? It means expressing opposition. Or letter B, object, a thing that one can see, smell, taste, or touch. And the answer is object. This rock is the object that I saw while on my way home. Next, you have to do this exercise for one blank. Is it letter A, minute? Record of what was said in a meeting. Or letter B, minute? Time composed of 60 seconds. And the answer is letter B. You have to do this exercise for 1 minute. Next, some hunters use blank and arrows in hunting for wild animals. Is it letter A, bow? It means bending the head or body forward. Or letter B, bow, a weapon for shooting arrows. And the answer is letter B, bow. Some hunters use bow and arrow in hunting for wild animals. Now let's move on to hyponyms. Categorizing words is a good strategy in increasing your vocabulary. Words may be classified based on their specific groups. These classifications will help you understand the common characteristics of certain items. Let us study the example below. So we have flowers and then As you can see, we have these examples of flowers. So let us name them. Orchids, daisy, rose, lirio, gumamela, sunflower, sampaguita, and lily. These are some examples of flowers. So it falls for the category of flowers. So now let us have the learning task number 4. Using the table, classify the words inside the box based on their respective groups or categories. Do this on your notebook. So we have 3 categories. We have fish, provinces, and insects. And then we have the choices that you will put inside their categories. So let us begin. For fish category, we have bangus, tilapia, and galunggo. And in provinces, we have Quezon, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, and Cavite. And for insects, we have fly, moth, bee, and firefly. So now let us have the learning task number 5. Using the given words, identify the hyponyms taken from the given statements. Write your answers in your notebook. For number 1, we have the category of food. So you will look for the words that will fall under the category of food. So now let us read the sentence. We will go to the supermarket and buy meat and fish for tomorrow's celebration. So we have meat and fish that falls under food. Next, number 2, parents. Mother and father are both wearing pink shirts. So we have mother and father. They are both parents. Next, drinks. What is the taste of milk and coffee if you mix them together? So we have milk and coffee that falls under drinks category. Next, we have insects. Frogs eat mosquitoes and bugs. We have mosquitoes and bugs. Next, learning task number 6. Choose the words that does not belong to each group. So number 1, gumamela, rose, and malunggay. Gumamela and rose falls under the category of flowers, while malunggay is not a flower. So malunggay does not belong to the group. Next, van, bus, car, and cell phone. Van, bus, and car belongs to transportation, while cell phone is not. So cell phone is not belong to the group. Next, mango, apple, and chocolate. Mango and apple are fruits. Chocolate is not. So chocolate is or does not go to the group. Next, pandesal, coffee, milk, and juice. Coffee, milk, and juice are drinks, while pandesal is not. So pandesal does not belong to the group. Carrots, egg, cabbage, and eggplant. Carrots, cabbage, and eggplants are vegetable. So egg is not belong to the group. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, bye!